Hello. This is a video introducing you to the Human Relations or Multicultural Education class. It's called TE 408/TE 808. I teach them together in this one section. There's a syllabus. There is no text. I have the goals on here. We're going to talk about culture, resources, a little bit about multicultural or diversity, and to try to get you some interesting videos to watch. This is just a 1-hour credit class, so it's not going to be a long class. It's actually going to end February 9th. It's going to end February 9th. We're just going to do 5 weeks. I do mention it, I think on the website. It's called Canvas now if you're used to Blackboard. And if you're not used to either one of those, the university can help you, and I'll work with you if you're just taking this one class for 1 hour and you're not going to be taking any other university classes maybe for a long time, just let me know so I know that. So I realize sometimes you have to get credit for classes, and I want you to get the content, but I don't want it to become if it becomes so difficult that it takes away from the enjoyment of it. I do like to think it's important to make classes pleasant. So I do use YouTube. You got this one here where I talk to you, and I'll put a link, and then you'll get it in either your email or on the announcement and the assignment page. And then you'll be able to watch what you're watching now. Once you've got it, you've already been to it. The difference is on the undergrads will watch 2 movies and give a critique of them. The grads will do that, plus they will also write a relatively small paper, 3 pages or so, about cultural awareness. It's called the Bennett's Model of Cultural Sensitivity. Sometimes the word sensitivity upsets people. So I just say it's just levels of awareness, whatever works. This first assignment, though, and I don't have it actually in the book or on the syllabus, but this map, which I have everybody do, is a map where you will draw on a large 11 by 17 paper where you live now and your background. You basically, it can be geographically about one place where you grew up, but if you were in the military or your parents are in the military and you moved around and all those places influenced you, you could just list them on the side. It's very good to draw the map instead of just it's not just writing everything out, it's drawing places. Some people really get excited about doing the culture map. It's about you. You're the star of it. And if you grew up on a farm, then you're going to have cows and chickens. That's where I grew up. If I showed you where I grew up, it would be a small farm, and people in Nebraska would identify with it immediately, and people in California would think, wow, that's weird. But it's really useful because when you have people do this little exercise, you can use it with students in class, and sometimes you can find out all kinds of stuff that you might normally not think about. You just tell them to describe their little world, and it could be their little neighborhood where they grew up and they're only 8 years old making this map, or it could be their 28-year-old science teacher and draws his map, and a big chunk of it has living by the ocean or going to Costa Rica or something. So it can have different places involved in it. I want you to make it colorful enough that it's actually interesting to look at and people can tell. Now, my cows look like dogs and my dogs look like pigs. I mean, I can't draw it all. You can just label them, or you can put a curly tail on the pig so you know that's not a dog with a curly tail. Or you could just draw bacon. That always sounds good. But the idea is that it helps develop a little sense of community. And I know this isn't one of our class. So my goal is to get this map and the discussion about it. I'm going to do a presentation each week for 5 weeks, and you'll be required to watch it. And I may have you respond to a couple of things just so I can get the participation credit. And you do, if you're getting the 808 graduate credit, you have to write a small paper. And then everybody has to do a couple of movie reviews. And these are kind of, one of them's called 9500 Liberty, and then I'll choose another one. They deal about cultural conflict. Seems like nowadays that multiculturalism angers people and diversity angers people. And in the immortal words of Rodney King, we need to just get along. You can look up Rodney King, the Los Angeles riots in 1990s. So I would just ask that you do this one assignment, watch the videos, watch my presentations, which will be on YouTube. And the videos are actually documentaries, by the way, not mine, but the ones I have. They're a canned documentary, quite good, and you'll have access to those as well. Oh, my Three Stooges clock went off. Okay, sorry, I have a Three Stooges clock in my room. So that's what you get for online, you know, you find out. I just think, you know, I'm thankful I don't do this from my home because we have a daycare there. That would be pretty wild. If you have any questions, you can email me at tracyge@unk.edu. So you got to do the map, a little discussion about it on the discussion board. And I want you to attach the map. Just take a picture of your map with your phone and attach, and then get it into your computer, load it on there, and attach that picture so people can see something about you. And we intend to finish by the first week of February, or the 9th. And the only other thing I can add is that the grades don't actually go on your transcript for this until May. But if you finish on the 9th and you've done all the work, I can write a note to a certification bureau, or I can call somebody, probably a letter. You got to have a letter. And I'll certify that you did this 1 hour. And then hopefully that'll keep your school happy, or maybe get you a certificate from the state, whatever you need, if they accept it. Most of them want a transcript, but usually depends on the state. Nebraska, they're okay with it if I send a letter saying that you did complete this. Okay. But I want to finish it by the 9th. The last thing you want to do is spend all semester worried about 1 hour class. So I thank you very much, and I look forward to reading about you, and good luck.